How's everybody doing today? Here I am just outside Chicago, and I'm here visiting the grave of Juice Wrld, Jarad Higgins. Now, you may not know him, you may know him. If you're tuning my channel for the first time, you're probably watching this to see Juice Wrld's grave. But if you watch my channel regularly, you may not know who he is. He was a young rapper, only 21 years old. Very, very talented. Great song, Lucid Dreams, check it out. All girls are the same. And of course, for me as an Eminem fan, he was featured on Godzilla, one of Eminem's biggest songs from Music to Be Murdered By. And that was released after Juice Wrld died tragically.
Shout out to Juice too, man. Like, yo, that kid was so talented, man. He, like, his freestyle he did on Westwood where he rapped for an hour, like, what the fuck? And I mean, he was like he might have been mixing a little bit of written in there with, right. But the way he was like, that's the shit that we used to try to do at the hip hop shop, was like try to work on our freestyles, right? But be able to slip in and out of written when you need to. You know what I'm saying? If you got a certain punchline you want to get to take out this dude, right? So to be so young, he like mastered that so fucking quickly. Yeah, it's really sad, man, that like his potential was so off the charts.
So yeah, I'd known about him and I'd listened to I'd known a couple of songs, and then of course, a good thing about when artists do features on somebody you get to know the other artists and you delve into their music. I always say it doesn't matter when you become a fan of an artist, as long as you become a fan. So I knew a bit about him, knew a couple of songs, and then after he featured on Eminem's track, I was like, okay, well, I want to learn more about this guy, and so talented, and such an interesting flow. It's kind of emo-rap, and it's just Juice Wrld was a true talent. Jarad Higgins, and in 2019, sadly, is when he passed away. I'm gonna take you over to his impressive gravesite right here, and this is one of the bigger ones I've seen for a celebrity, and it's fitting for someone who's so talented, and like I said, so young, 21 years old. It's very tragic. Here it is. There we go. I believe these have just gone up recently. Pictures of him as a youngster, as a young man. Born Jarad Higgins in 1998, the Calumet Park, Chicago musician grew up playing piano, drums, and guitar, turning to rap freestyling in high school. He was influenced by rock music and Chicago drill from Lil Durk and Chief Keef. Higgins began recording as Juice the Kid, and that was a moniker derived from his haircut, which resembled Tupac's in the film Juice. And if you take a look at this picture, it really does resemble Tupac's haircut in the film Juice. And Juice is a great movie. You should check it out. His early tracks were all posted online, leading up to 2017's Juice Wrld 999 EP. Produced by Nick Mira and Sidepiece, the set included the singles Lucid Dreams and All Girls Are the Same. Both tracks would also land on his official debut full-length Goodbye Good Riddance, released on Interscope Records, which peaked at number 15 on the Billboard 200 upon release in May 2018. In January 2019, Higgins issued the single Robbery ahead of the arrival of the full-length Death Race for Love, which was released later that March. Death Race shot to number 1 on the Billboard 200 and was soon certified gold. Juice Wrld followed with high-profile collaborations with Ellie Goulding, Benny Blanco, BTS, and Youngboy Never Broke Again. In 2019, the latter track, Bandit, joined Lucid Dreams as the rapper's second top 10 hit. On December 8th, 2019, Juice Wrld was aboard a private Gulfstream jet flying from Van Nuys Airport in LA to Midway International Airport in Chicago. Law enforcement officers were waiting for the jet to arrive, having been notified by federal agents while the flight was en route that they suspected there were guns and drugs on the plane. Law enforcement officials later revealed that they found 70 pounds of marijuana on the aircraft, and said several members of Juice Wrld's management team aboard the flight told them that Juice Wrld had taken several unknown pills, including allegedly swallowing multiple Percocet pills to hide them while police were on board the plane searching the luggage. Juice Wrld then began convulsing and seizing, after which 2 doses of the emergency medication Narcan were administered as an opioid overdose was suspected. Higgins was transported to the nearby Advocate Christ Medical Center in Oak Lawn, where he was pronounced dead. On January 22, 2020, the Cook County Medical Examiner stated that Higgins died as a result of toxic levels of oxycodone and codeine present in his system. In his song Legends, Higgins rapped, "What's the 27 Club? We ain't making it past 21." And he died only days after his 21st birthday. His mother expressed hope that her son's legacy would help others in their battles with addiction, saying, "Addiction knows no boundaries, and its impact goes beyond the person fighting it. We know that Jarad's legacy of love, joy, and emotional honesty will live on." Now, as I stated, he swallowed a lot of pills trying to hide them from the police, and that was a tragic mistake that cost him his life. And let's remember that he was 21 years old, and we've all made mistakes, and especially around that age or younger. Juice Wrld leaves behind a small discography, a large legacy, and heartbroken family, friends, and fans all over the world. So that's the grave of Jarad Higgins right behind me. That's Juice Wrld. Just more fans of his are showing up. You can hear in the background. So I'm just going to take a walk over here to end the video, but see right over my shoulder there. Out of all the celebrity graves I've seen, that's one of, if not the most impressive and befitting of a young man with so much potential and so much ahead of him. Gosh, 21 years old. Rest in peace, Juice Wrld. Peace and love to all of you. Peace out.